the first time in 8 years, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series returns to New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the EJP 175. Today, it's playoff elimination day as 2 drivers will see their championship hopes come to an end, while 8 will move on to the second round. As we look at the playoff standings, after 2 races of 7, Corey Heim, Lane Riggs have advanced. They locked themselves in with wins. Everybody else is on the outside looking and hoping to lock themselves in today. Corey Heim, the pole sitter, on the outside. Chandler Smith on the inside. It's been 8 years, but we're racing once again at New Hampshire Motor Speedway in the Craftsman Truck Series.
Whoa!
Contact going into turn 1 already. 3 wide up front. We've got Tanner Gray around behind him. 3 trucks around. Brent Cruz involved. Connor Mozak, Ben Rhodes, and the caution is out. This is reminiscent of what we've been seeing the last few weeks, guys. Caution comes out in the first 10 laps.
Brent Cruz had a great day yesterday practicing. You can see some heavy damage there to the 81 of Connor Mozak. Let's see if we can figure out what happened. Regan, we didn't oversell it. We knew they were going to be aggressive, and it started right here on turn 1 of lap 1.
And you see up in the front, when basically Chandler Smith overshot the corner a little bit, Tanner Gray did the exact same thing going into turn 1, and whether they got on the splitter, maybe something like that happened, but those trucks both went way up the track quick.
All right, let's try this again.
See if Majeski can get another start like that. He might grab the lead here.
Majeski starting on the front row alongside Corey Heim. Green flag once again as they head down into turn 1. Caden Honeycutt takes a peek further back, making it 3 wide. Teammates right here battling side by side. McAnally Hildeman racing 5 trucks here this weekend. Christian Eckes has joined them for the weekend, and they were just down on speed. None of them happy with exactly what they had. And speaking of Eckes, he had to start in the back of the field along with Tyler Tomasi and Derek White for unapproved adjustments.
Much for Eckes to come through this field. He loves that truck. He just said he needed some adjustments to it to make it how he thought it was going to need to be to win this race, and they decided to go to the back and make those adjustments.
You see, I just mentioned Christian Eckes right there in the 16 truck, moving his way forward. Started in the back, guys. He's already up to the 20th spot and going forward.
That's a big move, isn't it, Regan?
And right now, Michael, he's just thinking, get me out of this hornet's nest. I want to be where it's single file and I can pass trucks one at a time, not be dicing it up like this right now.
Hearing so far right now that truck for Corey Heim feels excellent to the guy that's already won 8 wins this season. I talked to Scott Zipadelli about what that means for him as well, and he said, you know, at some point in my lifetime, I might rest and sit down and think about how cool this season has been, but he talked to me a lot about the communication between him and Corey Heim, said that he's had the same kind of relationship with Brett Moffitt, Austin Hill, and just said that he can anticipate Corey. He knows within 3 seconds of walking in the hauler of what Corey's mood is, but he said my driver has it all. He has maturity, he has discipline, he has talent. He's got it all, Kaylin.
Well, another driver who seems to have it all right now is Ty Majeski. I spoke with him earlier about the consistency they've had through the summer months, and he said it feels like shades of 2024. Of course, he's referring to when they won the championship, but I asked what has contributed to that, and he said, really, we haven't done anything differently. It's just things have been going right for me. But he said, this is my first time here, but he made a call to Josh Berry, Cup Series driver, short track racer, to get some insight about this racetrack. He said particularly those bumps in turn 3, but he believes this track will be in his comfort zone, and so far it does appear that way. He said, we're 36 points above the cut. We feel comfortable enough that we could give up stage points if we want for a race win.
As we see 3 wide here down the front stretch with
trying to,
trouble.
contact.
Oh no!
Daniel
Henricks into the wall.
The 0-2 goes around as well. That's Jason Alexander.
That was a mess all the way down the front straightaway.
Caution out for the 2nd time. Drivers going 3 wide, trying to work their way around lap traffic.
Everybody got kind of mixed up down the front straightaway here.
I thought I saw Hemrick bounce into the wall, but maybe he escaped it.
There's Hemrick, moves alongside Raja Karuth. There's Jason Alexander. Try to work their way around Caleb Costner.
What a there! Oh no! You saw the contact by the 19 truck, battling for his ability to stay in the playoffs, and that's a lot of damage, Regan. That was a hard hit. Watch.
So give us a better idea here, Michael, as to how hard Oh, and you hear that contact, and that's the worst corner of the truck you could have that damage on, especially in New Hampshire. That right rear quarter panel.
And I think it snapped the front back into it.
Are you serious, dude? What the was that?
He and Caleb Costner got together that started that mess, but darn, Daniel Hemrick was the guy that paid the price for it.
Here we go as the drivers approach the Echo Park Automotive restart zone. Corey Heim in the outside. The 98 slow on the restart.
Spun the tires and didn't get going. And look at Tyler Ankrum makes it 3 wide.
Chandler Smith in the 38 on the bumper of Corey Heim.
And as you look at Chandler Smith, having gotten up to that second position, though, that could be a very valuable point right now as this race plays on. He's going to do everything he can right here to hold Ty Majeski behind him. And you see Ty trying to work the bottom of the apron down there. A little bit of extra grip back behind him.
Big wreck behind him. Connor Jones into the wall. Turn number 4. Oh, Christian Eckes.
Watch the 41 as the 62 bumps into the 16. But, oh, and then the 16 turns up into the 41. It's just a racing deal there. You know, the 62 didn't do anything overly aggressive. Made a little contact there, and unfortunately Connor Jones suffered the price.
Here we go, drivers approaching the Echo Park Automotive restart zone. Once again, let's see if Ty Majeski keeping in the gas. Much better job this time around, but Corey Heim gets it done. Chandler Smith all over his bumper, 3, 4 wide behind him. Look at Andres Perez in the 44 on the bottom, picks up about 3 spots right there.
Wow.
Caution is out. 69 goes around. That's Derek White.
Looks like that truck might have a little fire.
You see clearly some damage to the right rear. Not sure how he managed to find the contact there, but
The left front isn't that good either.
She just blow up, looks like there. So it is officially official that Corey Heim picks up stage number 1. So you see there in the pylon, Grant Enfinger, Daniel Hemrick, Lane Riggs, 0 stage points there for them, and nobody clinches a spot in the round of 8 after stage 1, which there was an option. Daniel Hemrick could have done that.
Yeah, Chandler Smith saying really good balance, a little free on lateral drive, but he does like the truck. They're going to take a round and a half out of the left rear. He said it's definitely a lot better than it was yesterday. Now, Ty Majeski in that 98, he said the truck's okay. It's a little tight. I feel comfortable on entry. If I could get the lead, we'd be pretty good. He said, I don't want to pack her out. Air pressure adjustment only. Amanda.
The 71, his pit stop is underway. He told me that the truck doesn't need to be better. I need to be better. Rajak Ruth started this race in 12th, currently came into the pits 4th, and for Corey Heim, what a day for him. Scott Zipadelli told me that they were into the office at 9 o'clock every night this week. To be a championship team, it starts right here.
Here we go once again as the drivers approach the Echo Park Automotive restart zone. A little bit squirrely, he hangs on to it. Look at Ben Rhodes ducking out on the inside, 3 wide into turn 1.
I've been waiting for it. There it was, finally 4 wide. We talked about it. These restarts are nuts. Ben Rhodes down at the bottom. Look at that big, bold move.
Christian Eckes.
Oh, that's
contact. The 7, Patrick Emmerling. Hang on to it.
What a squeeze play.
Look at that. 3, 4. They might have been 5 wide back there, Michael. Let's listen to Ty Majeski's radio.
Look at how we can go from one of the best trucks here. We get in traffic and we stuck. And the guys that we're better than can just drive right through the field. Like, we have a huge traffic issue with these trucks. Huge.
Not happy. Ty Majeski back in 18th.
Well, he knows how, this is his bread and butter. We've watched him just be so good on the short tracks. Good everywhere, but especially the shorter flat tracks. And oh, what about this squeeze play?
Mike Christopher Jr. says, excuse me, coming through. Caitlin, let's get an update on Caden Honeycutt.
Yeah, Regan, to your point, he just came on and said, I have no left rears left. So he's a little unhappy with that right now. But I did talk to him about this race specifically. He felt like, given the fact that a lot of competitors don't have experience here, he felt like this could be an equalizer of sorts. Caution on track, Jamie.
Patrick Emmerling in the 7 truck goes around. That'll bring out our 5th caution of the day.
And Regan, you did it to us again.
I don't know what happened. We just lost the right front end.
Pit road is open.
Corey Heim
All
took
the
this
leaders.
chance.
Caitlin.
Well, for Gio Ruggiero, first time here, pretty good for showing for that team. Right now, he said it's just tight on the front end and snappy loose for that 17 truck. Amanda.
Yeah, Caitlin, don't you just love seeing all the airtime that these rookies just earn for themselves? For Andres Perez, he has just gelled with this Nice Motorsports team. They told me that they have a nickname for him now, Andy. Him and Wally Rogers have really hit it off. And for Corey Heim, he told his team, I'm right where I need to be. Look out, competition. Does feel a little tight in traffic, but no changes to that truck, only tires.
Corey Heim happy with his truck. The battle off pit road, 4 tires all around Perez. Hold serve, job well done by that Nice Motorsports team. It'll be 3 laps to go, a 3-lap shootout to end stage 2. Raja Karuth on the outside, Andres Perez, great job on pit road. 2nd.
Look at Corey Heim, dives in there.
Takes a look.
I just don't see this working for Raja.
Raja washes up the track, already gives up 2 positions. Andres Perez back to the lead. Here comes Corey Heim. Winner of the stage picks up a playoff point. Corey Heim to the front, led the first 56 laps of this race. Final lap of this stage. Raja just trying to hang on, trying to get those points by stage end. Only the top 10 get points.
Could be a net gain for Raja, though, if he hangs in there for 2 more turns.
Corey Heim picked up the first stage. He'll pick up the 2nd stage. Andres Perez hangs on to 2nd. Chandler Smith, Gio Ruggiero, Lane Riggs, top 5. Corey Heim has led the most laps so far today. Continues leading here from the outside.
Chandler tried to anticipate it a bit there on the bottom. Gave up a couple of truck lengths there, but he's getting them back in a hurry. Look at that truck. You saw how good it was on fresh tires around the bottom. See if he can take advantage of that.
3 wide just behind him. There's Gio Ruggiero. Guys, Lane Riggs is entering the conversation.
Tried to squeeze Perez up there. They made contact. You saw the smoke, but Lane is there.
Did you pick him to win?
Oh, trouble.
33 goes around. Tyler Tomasi. Caution comes out for the 7th time. Big impact. Here we go once again. Corey Heim has been lights out on the restarts today. Gio Ruggiero stays right there on the inside.
Oh, he's ever gonna be able to clear Chandler Smith. That didn't work out for him.
And he does. Lane Riggs trying to hang on to that spot. But Caden Honeycutt in the 52 is taking a look on the outside. Oh, trucks around Tony Breidinger, Matt Crafton, Ben Rhodes, caution. So let's see what happened here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hard impact straight on for Tony Breidinger. She's out, thumbs up to the crowd. You don't see Tony wrecked very often.
No, that's right.
Gio Ruggiero on the inside.
Great start for the 17, but a big push from behind as Chandler shoves Heim into turn 1.
Lane Riggs right there on the inside, trying to pick up that spot from Caden Honeycutt.
Chandler hung tough on the outside, Regan, just like you said.
That's exactly what he needed to do and learn from the previous restart. Was able to position himself a little bit better, and now he can go attack potentially as you see his teammate in the 34 Lane Riggs getting to the outside of Gio Ruggiero now as well.
As he crosses the line, we've reached our Craftsman, 20 laps to go. Corey swept both stages today. It's just been incredible to witness. He's led in every single race this year. This is the 21st race of the season.
We see Chandler Smith back there a little bit sideways off of turn 4. That just shows you he has given it everything he's got. He knows what's on the line, and he knows what the task at hand is, and he can probably see that traffic also, and he's thinking, oh, if I could just get a little bit closer, I can maybe make some magic happen here.
Oh, you see his crew chief just hoping for the best right now at this point. But what this team has done this year came together, you know, so last minute. We've told the story. Chandler Smith got the call about 5 weeks before Daytona, said put your team together. They interviewed about 20 different crew chiefs.
3/10 off the lead that time by.
He's closing the gap.
And he knows it too. How hard is this if you're Chandler Smith to put it all out there and just come up that
White flag is in the air. Final lap. Greg Biffle won 9 races back in 1999. Most wins in a season. Corey Heim wasn't even born.
Hello, Greg.
What a day it's been for Corey Heim. He's led 123 laps. It's just been a magical season. As he comes off of turn number 4, Corey Heim gets it done. He wins at New Hampshire. He ties the all-time wins record at 9. Well, guys, it's been good to get back. 8 years it took, but we got the Craftsman Truck Series back at New Hampshire.
One of the most energetic racetracks you'll go to all year long. Campers, as far as you can see, race fans just very excited to see NASCAR up here.
A track with so much character.
You know, with the domination we've seen from that cat all year long.
What time is it, Corey?
I was going to ask you. What time is it, Jamie?
Has he gotten a watch sponsor yet, Michael? He needs a Rolex at this point.